Hey folks, it's Steve the Balloon Wizard and comedian again in the very busy office. Decided today we'll teach you, before I have to go do a comedy show, I'm going to teach you how to make a snake balloon. And it's pretty easy, and I figured this will entertain you as well as me on how to do these things. So, what we're going to need is a Qualatex balloon, 260 green, a 260 yellow, a 260 red, and a 160 black. Now, it doesn't really make any difference what color this is actually. So what we're going to do, as we teach you how to make the little snaky, a lot of them in politics, you know, folks. A lot of snakes, and if you're from Rhode Island, you get to learn all about those snakes. So anyway, I'm fishing this little 160 into the 260. See, goes in there. See, isn't that pretty? And it's all the way down at the end there. So what I'm going to do is grab the end, and it's a real easy design, and kids like this. If you're at parties, they kind of like it. And now Halloween's coming. Do a lot of these. So I tie it off at the end like that. So I've grabbed the 160 inside at the end of the tail. Why? I will show you. Kind of like this. I stretch it out a little bit. Now, with the pump, I pull out that 160 a little bit like that. So I go into the 260 while holding the 160. See that little thing? So it doesn't disappear. And holding them both together. I'm going to pump this. Now watch what happens to this balloon. It's going to twist. Isn't this the coolest thing? I think it's so cool. Look at that. Made a little twisty snaky. And so, what do we do at this point? Now it's a little tight, so we want to soften it up. Always have your balloons soft so they don't pop. And then I'm going to tie it off like this. Look at that. So now you got this, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the head. I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to twist it. And with the nozzle of the balloon, you kind of fish it through in there like this and wrap it around a few times. This way it doesn't come undone. Kids hate it when their balloons come undone. They go, my balloon came undone, fix it. See, it doesn't break. I'm going to do one more loop like this. So now we have the mouth. Ow, 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 ow. It's great stuff, you know. Meanwhile, little Snaky here is all curled up, and he's all happy. So watch what I do. So, I get a yellow. Let me move this out of the way. And why the yellow? Well, we're going to have a rattlesnake. Now, if you got some time, if you throw some rice in here, that makes it fun. It can make noise. I'm going to blow this up a little bit. Okay, a little big tail there. I'm going to tie it off like this. And I'm going to start off by making a bubble. And I'm going to twist tie it so it doesn't come undone. It makes it easy for us folks, you know. So anyway, I got that. I got a bubble. Then I'm going to make two more bubbles, like such. Hold them together, and I'm going to twist tie that, like that. See? Got that. Make another small bubble. I'm going to make two more bubbles. Hold those two again, and I'm going to twist tie that. Now, if you had rice, it'd be all in these little bubbles. It's cool, but I don't have time. One more bubble. Do another double bubble, like such, twist, tie, right? I'm going to do one more at the end. Now we got all this extra balloon, and we're going to break it off, save the scraps, you never know if you ever need them, and you tie it off like such. So now we've got this like kind of bubbly thing going on. So what I'm going to do is pinch twist each one of these doubles, like that, so they kind of stay in place, kind of shape them off. Second one there, pull them out, and you pinch twist. Now, yeah, some of you folks don't like doing this because you really think it's going to pop, and sometimes they do. So don't get discouraged, you might have to always do it again, which is fun because the kids get impatient and the line gets bigger, right? So there it is, the last two. I'm going to pinch twist. This is why I always use Qualatex balloons to get them online, because they tend to be more forgiving. So, what do I have here? I have here the rattlesnake's tail. real cool. So at the end of that thing there, you kind of tie these both together. Or as they say in Rhode Island, boat together, they eliminate the T. So, you know, it's crazy around here. So anyway, let me get this right. I'm talking and not paying attention. And pretty soon I gotta pack the car up with the amplifier and head out to a comedy show. So anyway, you got a little rattle tail right there. Real cool stuff. Now wait, we're not done. Hold on. Now, red. Going to make the eyes. Now you don't have to blow the red up all the way. Maybe one pump. Actually, I'm going to let the air out again. I'm going to give it a little stronger. A little stronger. By blowing it up a second time, it makes it a little wider. Yeah, it's like that. So it gives you that. I'm going to tie it off at the end, like such. And I'm also going to tie it off at this end as well. Alright, so we fish it through. By the end of the day, you have arthritis of the fingers. Wonderful experience. And just think of all the money you can get to buy painkillers. So anyway, so you have this. And I'm going to twist it together. You kind of figure the middle. Make your eyes even. That's not an even eye. That's not an even eye. That's a little better. So I'm going to twist them together. And I'm going to get both these ends, or both these ends. I'm going to tie it off like such. And you got something that looks like that, right? You could pinch twist it, but I don't like pinch twisting. All right, personally, on that particular one, I'm going to put the nozzle through here, kind of keep things together. Now, what do you do with these? Well, they're going to go through the head. So you fish it through the mouth. Oh, let me get into the camera. See, go like that. So that has a dual purpose. The tongue, the eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that tongue around and twist it and come through the head again, kind of keep it in place. Now, I know some balloon artists, they will put a red balloon into the mouth, just kind of stick it in there, and do these eyes like separately. The reason I don't do that is I don't want little kids to pull this out and choke. You know, we don't do balloons for little infants. Most parents are pretty good. They don't let the little ones have them because they put them in their mouth and they eat them. It's not a good experience, folks. So, with a Sharpie, I'm a little off camera, a black Sharpie, you can make yourself eyes. So I'm thinking, you know, snake eyes are kind of thin, right? Little slits, little eyebrows. Nah. It's great stuff. So anyway, folks, what we did here today is we made a little snake, a rattlesnake. Actually, I have two. There's a bigger one with a bit of bigger curl, see? Oh, let me get that face right. And they could fight with each other. Anyway, it's been a wonderful experience teaching you how to make a snake. And oh, by the way, don't let them fight in front of the kids. They'll do that at school and get suspended, you know. Zero tolerance. Next week, I'll teach you how to make a gun out of balloons. So when you go to school, you can make a balloon handgun. Just think of the fun. It's been fun. Bye.